good morning, saints and ain'ts.
Praise the Lord.
Welcome to another episode of
Jay's Court.
All About Who?
And I am J. Dot, the J in the court.
The one, and I am just the peasant in the court. I am the dark-skinned, dark and lovely. So, bitch, let me just get into this, right? First of all, I'm Danny Kisson, as you all know, the one. But mind you, like, I'm mad offended because... So, like, y'all know I get dark skin in the summer because the sun be out or whatever, right? So, Jay, Dot, let his little friends, little raggedy ass friends, I think he need more light. Bitch, no, I don't. I am fine in my little dark shadow of the corner. Like, they gonna put in 32 lights over here, bitch, and he got 2 because I'm dark skinned. Oh, that bitch is all hot on this side over here and cool over here. This episode is sponsored by Georgia Power because this bill is going up. Hey, Jay.
Well, they are calling you the Dark Knight.
Hello. I'm from Wakanda.
All right, work it out. But see, okay, I did send out our video for some feedback. And one of the feedback was that just put a little more light on that side. And actually, I think with the new light, you have a beautiful glow.
Girl, I want some butt, speaking of glow. So listen, can we have a conversation first?
Let's have this conversation. Can I get a cue card?
So I want to talk about, so it's no secret. Do they know about you?
What? No, nothing. Oh, in a relationship?
Yeah.
They do now. Okay. I was trying to hide it. Listen, if you were dating, babe, I date.
I'm a hoe, and he's a reformed hoe, right? So now, the question I seen on Facebook this week was, how much sex should you have when you're in a relationship? And it was a couple having an educated debate.
Discussion, yeah.
One person said every day, the other person said a few times a week. Is there a right answer to it?
Well, sex is important in a relationship.
Is it?
And if people say it ain't, then they stroke game private off. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have sex in my relationships. Is that why they don't last?
Exactly.
No, because his mouth is vicious.
The mouth ain't gonna be enough.
Yeah, this mouth. But okay, so sex is important.
Sex is definitely important.
Okay.
The amount of sex varies from person to person. I'm trying to walk a delicate line.
So I asked his bae this question. Shout out to his bae, who shall remain nameless because y'all hoes is nosy. So I asked his bae, and I told him, you know, what they said on Facebook. And what his bae said was, which I think is a great point, he said, the person who said every day is probably a top, and the person who said 3 times a week is probably the bottom. Does that play?
No, I think it plays absolutely, and to the point that bottoms have to put in a lot of prep work.
Oh, you bringing up some stuff, because another question on Instagram was, who has to put in more work for sex, the top or the bottom?
Well, prep work goes hands down to the bottom. All I got to do is scrub good. I mean, like shower, and I'm good to go.
And the bottom got to douche and take them pills.
Gotta go
to them pills that Cash got. Hey, Cash, De Niro.
Well, that's the thing, though, and you need to bring him back on because he did a testimony. It doesn't really work.
It does. He loves them pills.
So he doesn't have to fleet anymore?
No. I mean, you don't have to. He chooses to because he's extra clean. But you don't have to. Like, after you get, I think it's after, like, the first 14 days when your system is regulated, you don't have to.
Okay, we're going to order some Pure.
Yeah, Pure for Men, that's what it is.
Pure for Men, and we're going to see. I will tell you all about it.
So, okay, but every day or 3 times a week, or is there just no amount? It just depends on the mood.
Okay, so for me, I would love to have sex every day.
Okay.
But I'm considerate of my partner.
Okay.
So minimum, and this low spectrum for me.
Minimum, come on.
The low spectrum for me is 2 times a week.
Out of a 7-day week.
Yeah, I would like 3 or 4 times, but minimum 2.
I'm not into sex like that. I'm thinking like 2 times a month.
Baby,
like, sex annoys me. Like, I'm not, like, you want to bust out? Like, leave me alone. Let me just lay you down. Let me lick you head to toe. Let me make you squirt. You squirt, I catch, and we keep it moving.
Well, that's cute for the in-between moments. You know,
sex annoys me.
On the 3 days that we're not going all the way out, we can do that. But I need to hear the.
Really?
Don't you viewers?
You don't look like you got a mean stroke game. No shade.
No.
But you look like your sex is real missionary.
Mm-hmm.
References. Who can we call? I'm listening.
Let's get a testimonial on the line. Call in.
Hey, let's call over the line. Let me make this bitch one more time.
No, but I love to eat though. And
you love to eat booty? I am okay. So confession, honesty hour. I've been eating booty all weekend. In the past 3 days, it's been like 2-3 niggas a night because you know there's extra people in town for the weekend. So I love eating a fresh booty.
So you saying the start of Booty Fest 2018 that started?
What? They closed down Freaknik, bitch. We about to do Booty Fest.
Hey,
girl, shake that booty meat. Hey, that booty. These boys got booty meat these days.
Oh, just stacked.
I just love me a good old clean booty. I even love a little not so clean booty, a little after gym booty.
Hated it.
You don't like after gym booty?
Mm-mm. I don't like all that.
I love me a little man booty.
I'm not for it.
But I like me to lay on his back and put his legs on my shoulder and I put my face and go.
Yeah. Okay. We might have to switch notes.
Hello. Speaking of switching notes, okay, perfect. Can we talk for a moment?
Before we talk about the mess that you bring in.
Okay.
And we've been sipping on this cocktail this whole time.
Baby.
And the producers have been in my ear. This is inspired by my trip that I just went on to the Dominican Republic. It was amazing.
Y'all should see these pictures he got cut.
Oh, they were so nice. But this is inspired from that trip. It is a frozen mojito slushy.
I don't know what it is, but it's good, y'all.
Well, you get the mint and the lime, a little bit of rum. It's easy. It's an easy recipe.
It's bomb.
But anyway, you was about to go in before I chilled us out with the cocktail.
What are we thinking of Azalea Banks versus the world? First, it was her and Cardi B. Mm-hmm. Then Cardi B canceled her Instagram. Then she bought it back.
Yeah.
Then they still going at it a little something. Mm-hmm. Then Azalea, when she is doing the behind the scenes for her new video in a wind tour, which looks good. Shout out to Azalea. She throws a little shot at Tiana Taylor. However, when Tiana booked back, somebody was quiet. No shade. Love me some Azalea, but she didn't come back at TT. And I'm just like, why is she always coming at somebody?
Wait, see, that's my problem. Like, ma'am, who do you like besides yourself?
Right. But I mean,
and then she done had a problem with Nicki.
Let me be honest.
Beyonce, Cardi, Tiana Taylor.
Usually what she's saying has some value. Now, I'm not saying it's right to just come at people, but usually she's not necessarily coming at people. She's making a point about something.
No, what is a hater on the line? Can we give it one more?
Do you think it's a hater?
She is. The thing about it is, like, for someone to always be like, you don't uplift or you're a character or that. Bitch, who are you? I'm not a Azalea Banks fan. I'm not here for her. And the truth of the matter is, if you look at the beef she has with all of them, it's really because she don't like that these bitches are cuter than her.
Is that what it is?
It is. Like, when you look like a gremlin in the face.
Azalea's cute in her lane.
Ish. She's cute enough to get her own theme song. Dun, 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 dun. The gremlin song.
Spelling.
It is, honey, because
Let me go this bitch one more time. Speaking of spilling tea as you suck that straw, did you catch Pierre Marie sucking dick? On that note, we'll be back. I got the video.
Oh, it's nasty.
It's boring. Now, first of all, it's only a couple seconds. I ain't gonna see him. I like it forever. For those who hadn't seen it, send me
we'll inbox you.
A DM will send you. So, it was a little bit too much hand action.
Well, here goes the thing. It's like girls like her and Miss Black China.
Oh.
They are putting the girls to shame. Like, is this what the girls are giving?
But I feel like, okay, so
who's in charge of the girls?
This was my thought. Maybe if you like a certain kind of cute, you don't gotta suck dick well. Because I think Tia Marie is beautiful. I think Black China is cute for Black China. Maybe you don't got sexy quirks, you're something kind of cute.
Well, the thing about it, it's actually working for them. Because they get the checks cut. They do.
She was like on her knees, she's looking up at him, she's like, girl,
it was terrible. First of all,
he gonna sell him.
Boo said he wants to make his appearance on the show.
He gonna sell him, y'all. Child, you got phones going off, got the cat coming out the bag, girl. What you doing to me?
So so this is our mascot, Boo. Apparently he wants to be on the show. But
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Her second dick skills.
A 3.
Okay, thank you.
I mean a -3. Her and Black China, they should not.
But at least Black China was like laying down and he was on top of her. Like, now I'm not saying that's an excuse, but the position was what it was. Tierra was in a good dick sucking position.
No, she's supposed to be working.
She was in a perfect performance ratio.
I know some people that could give her some technique.
Okay.
It was terrible though. It was terrible.
It hurt my heart.
It did. Well, I felt sorry for the dude.
Did you?
Yeah,
you think that's why he released it?
He had to.
Oh, but wait!
Up your game, boy.
Speaking of him, did you see the beef with him and Christopher Milan, whatever his name is?
Miss Milan.
So for those who didn't see,
always in the middle.
So I guess Tierra and Milan are friends, you know, as we know. And like, Milan called him out on Instagram, like, you know, but it wasn't calling him out. It wasn't right. Like, you shouldn't have done it. So Milan said his piece. Mm-hmm. So I guess the dude did call Milan out to bang them ones. You know, Milan hopped in his is it a Bentley? It's a Bentley.
It is a Bentley.
Hopped in his little two-door Bentley or whatever, ran down on that bitch twice. And when Milan got out the car, girl, Miss Daddy tried to jump him, girl. Girl, yes, give me a jump on that. How y'all trying to jump my girl in the parking lot, though, girl? No, and Milan got the camera still going, bitch. Y'all see this? They trying to get me. Miss
you got me tickled over here.
I was not
but the video is everything. It is pure.
Girl, how you about to get banged? Got the camera going. Miss Bay, I am not.
Too funny. But Miss Milan, she kept the camera rolling.
The whole time.
And
she was backing up.
Gotta get the hell out of here.
Girl, Miss Milan was out, but it was like 6 of them.
They were deep.
6 bodies, man. Oh.
Where
I was like, where that girl was body? Like, where they come from? Let me go over there.
I said, keep the camera.
Okay. The camera down, all you hear is running. You was like, wait, girl, what happened to the video? How do you feel about being black in your neighborhood, considering we over here in your area?
Well, we are in Sandy Springs.
Girl, I'd be scared. I gotta go by the time the sun go down.
And, well, the thing, this is important because there have been 2 incidents that happened recently. Well, one of them happened earlier in the year, but the video just was released. The first is T.I. He got stopped in his community.
In his own.
That he's been living in for years.
That he paid for.
Probably the most famous person in that subdivision. Everybody knows.
Kenya Moore, you know.
You know, it's a hater on the line.
I think they drove with it,
Listen, frick, frack, whatever. Keep that back.
Come on.
Anyway, but T.I., he had an altercation at his complex where a white person called the police, which is becoming an epidemic now. They called the police. There's a Negro.
Is that what happened?
That is exactly what happened.
So I seen his post, but I didn't pay attention to the video. No,
well, and first of all, I love T.I. too because he handled himself so professional,
so eloquently,
so like educated. Mm-hmm. And what am I being arrested for? Am I being detained? Just so educated with his responses to the point where after a while you like, okay, we gotta let this smart Negro go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but we've had so many incidents where the Yale.
Oh my God! Did you see that video?
It's ridiculous.
She was in a common area.
Tired from studying, being smart, and whatnot. And to get the police called on you because you're in your environment in a place where you.
It's not safe to be black no more. I hate to say that, but it's not.
All it takes is the one white person.
We can't have a cookout. Did you see that?
First of all, they have me.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to T.I. because you gotta make your point on tab.
Oh, but anyway, so I just love Tip handled himself very professionally.
How did it end?
They released him. I mean, they had to. So, T.I., I love him. Hold your head up and keep fighting for the people.
That's Tupac.
That is Tupac.
So listen.
Talk to us.
This cookout video is the tea.
First of all, she has been mean to death.
Baby, whoever little barbecue Becky is, they have slandered her whole life. How do we feel about this?
I love it. First of all, the thing is that what I don't understand is even if they were barbecuing in an area that was restricted, which they were not.
They were not.
Mind your damn business. Now, if people are having a good time.
But did you see when the police, first of all, I shout out to the police for not even coming at first.
Right. Because it's a
They was tired of her calling, so they finally came. You see how she broke down for the police? Oh, they were
when she becomes the victim. White woman down.
Barbecue, I'd be afraid to go outside sometimes because we live in Georgia. Let's be real.
And it can go down at
I'm under the Mason-Dixon line and I'm afraid.
So it's terrible. But, so we're going to take a little break and come right back.
Talking about everybody else's business.
Yes.
What do you think about the new pictures that popped up of, Courtney and Tristan kind of, caught, seen together, not necessarily saying nothing, but allegedly there's been some rumors about them maybe hooking back up.
Well, see, I'm a firm believer in couples go through cycles.
Okay. What's the cycle? Help me out.
Being on and off. So we come to a conclusion that they haven't come to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We like, oh, he should be done, she should be done, they should be done. And they gonna get back together. Whether we like it or not. So they have history, they have to work out their own soul salvation. And it is what it is. I don't care either way.
Why are you so mean?
Because I don't care about them. And I really don't. I don't care.
You know whose relationship I'm in love with now?
Give it to me.
Will and Jada.
Yeah, Will and
Jada will let you know it's not perfect, but it's ours.
Their relationship is always intriguing because they are willing to give us peeks behind the veil. And a lot of relationships.
Beautiful. He fine.
Oh, he's sexy.
She fine.
Well,
his ex-wife fine.
And then they have beautiful children.
Yes.
That are creative and talented. And it's just it is a Hollywood couple that's like on steroids.
Okay.
It's like if Jay-Z and Beyonce would give us a glimpse, a real glimpse.
I don't think we could handle their glimpse.
Ooh, I think it'll be
their reality might be a little bit too much.
And the thing about it, we will fall madly in love with them.
You think so?
Oh yes, we will.
What if we fell out of love with them because of
it depends on how bad the dirt is.
Right.
If the dirt is manageable, I think we could handle it.
But what if it ain't manageable? You seen how Solange blew up in the elevator?
Wait, things happen when it's $1 billion on the elevator.
Oh my God! So listen, can I do the question of the week?
Throw it out there for the people.
You got to be honest, because I'm gonna call you out.
Okay.
Question of the week on Jay's Court is: who do you think gets lusted after more? Ooh. The real life boo or the fantasy boo? So I'm gonna get my piece first because I'm not in a relationship. I think it goes to the fantasy boo. Ask me why.
Why?
I think it goes to the fantasy boo because I think that, not on purpose, but I think that sometimes as humans, we take for granted what we have, and we don't always realize all that we have. And I think that we lust after the grass, quote unquote, being greener on the other side. So, like, I follow all these pages on Instagram, black, fine men, black, so, those kind of pages. And I'm like, damn. And these people could be horrible in real life, but this picture for this moment just has me like, ew.
Yes.
Like, ew.
Well, and then IG don't help. Like, these are pictures that you might like. I like that.
Right. So it's like, so I think we lust after the not real boo more than we do the real boo.
Well, and then we give the fantasy boo attributes that's not based in reality.
We build something off this one picture. Like, oh, I know he smells good. Well, girl, how you know? He can stink.
He could, and then he just may be a horrible person.
He may be an asshole,
and he probably is.
Right,
that's the reality. So yeah, I mean, the fantasy boo, long as it stays a fantasy, it's hard for anybody in real life to compete.
Exactly.
And
that's the reality of it.
That is the reality. As long as that person is a fantasy boo, and you're giving them all these attributes. Oh, he's so nice.
So let you take the high road. I'm gonna take you to the low road. Who do you lust after more?
Well, here goes the
and if you try it, I'm gonna pull a game of fishbowl. So let's go.
No, here's the deal. The real reality. Now, if I had one fantasy boo to focus on, then it will probably be uneven.
Okay.
The problem is
with who winning.
Well, if I had a fantasy boo, then I would be ascribing to this person all this wonderful.
Okay.
Then it would probably be unfair in his advantage.
Okay.
Because then I could take all the things that me and Babe are working on,
right,
and be like, I bet he don't do that.
Hey!
I bet he don't say it like that. I bet he appreciate it or whatever the problem is.
Are you feeling unappreciated? Don't say
hey! But no, so because I have multiple fantasy moves,
right?
Bae still wins.
Okay, but I don't think that's fair. Because your bae looks like a fantasy boo.
No,
so I understand it's like
his
bae. I don't understand how he got his bae because his bae is way out of his league. So it's like, no shade. J Dot is the shit. Y'all know I love my baby, but his bae is like old wine. He gets finer with time, kind of thing. So like every week he gets finer and finer. Then his cakes is growing like. You know, so it's like, Jay, would you be drugging him or something?
Not even. There's no captives here. And I don't have to do no Spanish fly like Cosby.
Oh. But like, so I can see, but like, so like, cause you know, we know people who have beautiful spouses and they don't appreciate them.
At all.
And I'm like, well, damn, if this bitch can't keep you, I ain't got no luck at all, ever.
Right? But I do want to say, I have a remarkable boyfriend. I really do. He's amazing.
I don't believe in monogamy. Are you monogamous? Are y'all in a monogamous relationship?
We're completely monogamous.
Oh, I thought it was open.
Lie. And deceit. No, I think about I'm a super jealous person. So,
really?
And territorial. So I could not.
You know what's funny though? No shade. I never got that. I never would have thought that.
I'm cool, calm, collective, but baby,
you are.
Mine, if they in the kingdom,
really,
I'm gonna defend the ant.
Oh, so like, what's some things that would make you come out of pocket?
Which is
like some small things,
blatant disrespect. If you know we're together and you just openly flirt, you really are looking for a smackdown.
So I asked this because you all may not know, I do casting for Signal 23. Speaking of which, we have to talk about the new show I was telling you about. Okay, so anyways. So I had asked his bae if he wanted to act. So bae said yes, but J-Dot said no at the same time. So bae was like, no, you know, I'm down. I just get a little bit nervous, da-da-da. So J-Dot's like, well, I hope it ain't no, like, soft porn. I was like, well, he may have to, like, show his butt or something, but nothing past that. Bae's like, oh, okay, cool. J-Dot is like, I'm like, girl, you cutting the grass or something? Like, what is going on? But
hedging it down.
Now I understand what it was. So speaking of that, do you watch porn?
I do.
So the porn stars Fame and Knockout, which Fame is newer to the game, and Knockout more of an icon. He's been around for a while. Season 23 is doing a show called Our Tough Love, which is actually based on their relationship because you know they're engaged now. So shout out to Fame and Knockout. Congratulations.
Yes.
They're engaged now, and we're basically following like their real
lives. Like it's an actual reality show.
Like there's no script.
Right.
Like we just turn the cameras on and what happens happens. But it's fucking amazing. Like you have, first of all, they're young, beautiful, black, but they're both porn stars. So you get to see what goes on with porn stars in their personal lives. Right. But then it's like you see porn stars in a monogamous let me shut up.
In a relationship.
You see porn stars in a relationship and what comes with the effects of being a porn star. Being a porn star, being social media famous, being in the spotlight. Baby.
I can only imagine. The thing is, the extended trailer that you guys just released not too long ago, it's freaking amazing. It makes you, it draws you in.
Especially how it ended.
2 to the body, 1 to the head.
So, like, could you date a porn star?
Oh no. Okay. Not an active one.
Okay.
Not a former, you know.
So, like, you know, Cash De Niro is one of my closest friends. Mm-hmm. And, like, when in Prince Carmel, you know, he's my ride or die.
Yes, he is.
When we're out in public, and just with them as my friends, I go in to beat people up. Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine that being my spouse.
Oh, and the thing about it would be the fans wouldn't care if they were in a relationship.
But there's 2 types of fans. How about that?
Yeah.
So there's those who adore you, like, oh my God, it's you. I want to suck your dick. I want da. Then there's those who, Prince was at work the other day, and if being walked by, like, I ain't no porn stars at jobs. I would have lost my job that day. I would have whipped that bitch.
Well, you're right. I'm about to clock out.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a double-edged sword.
For them, it is. Like, and then, like, a regular job.
Right.
Like, you ain't making no money. You ain't either. You got a regular job, too, boo.
But it's like, what's wrong with having... We don't hold that.
For the next episode.
Because that's listen. For this week of Jay's Court, I'm Diamond Kisan.
And I'm J Dot. And again, we implore you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to follow us, like, share, and just get the word out about this amazing show. All right? Till next time, guys. Mwah.